I'm wearing a fez. Hello.
Alright then.
Also, I'm
The
here
Legend
now.
of Zelda Twilight Princess, Part 4.
Yes.
Also, I've got Xavier here now, so hello.
Yeah,
Yep.
hi. Well, Twilight Princess HD looks better than I thought it would. So, is there any reason as to why the Master Sword is here again? What's Link's purpose for this?
It's just to have a cool intro.
because Master Sword lol.
And Yoshi's here.
For some
'Cause why
reason.
not? Yep.
Well, I mean,
Aw.
he was kind of in Link's Awakening, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for
yeah,
the
there's
little
a
cameos.
Yoshi plush. Yeah, there's a
Yoshi!
there's a Yoshi plush. I think there was also like a picture of Princess Peach or whatever. I know Kirby's in there.
There are some Kirby enemies in Awakening, right?
Or is it because they're just both green?
Yeah.
Yoshi's like, okay.
Yeah, let's do
it's like-
this.
And you're better Yoshi than Link.
I prefer playing as Yoshi. Link is okay, but I never liked how slow he was.
I like Link more in Smash 4, I'll say that much.
Yeah,
he's
easily,
way better.
easily.
He's easy. Smash 4 version is easily the best version of Yoshi.
Yeah. Especially
Oh, I
since
thought we were talking about Link, but Yoshi as
Well,
well.
I love that version too. I love that version too, because he's a lot fast. Because Yoshi's a lot faster than 4 as well.
Yeah.
Hits hits hella hard.
Both Link and Yoshi are better in Smash 4, is the general point.
Yeah.
I forget, because like it's been so long since I've seen anything related in the brawl. Because I know in Smash 4, Link has the jump slash as his dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his dash attack. Oh, Harry, I see what you're trying to do. It looks like you're trying to go through those platforms, but
Yeah,
can't.
you can't. You have to go another way.
Yep, and there's the other way.
Yep.
They made Yoshi stand more upright as well in
Yeah.
Smash.
They did that with a lot of
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah, Bowser,
Yeah.
like yeah, even with Bowser, how much he changed.
Yeah, I like that people
I
joke a
really
lot.
prefer Bowser in Smash 4.
Yeah, I like how when you
simply because of that.
I like how when you turn into Giga Bowser though, you basically get the Brawl moveset.
Brawl slash melee. But it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I love the fact that his forward smash attack in Smash 4 is drop kick the ball.
Yeah.
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 Just like instead of headbutt, it's like fuck you.
I also like the little visual flair they added for like Yoshi's egg throw. Cause like,
Yeah,
it's like a
it has
rainbow.
like,
Yeah. Like just stuff like that. They did a lot of visual flair in Smash 4, which I think makes the game pop more.
And they also added a few sound effects.
Yeah.
For example, when you're playing as Kirby and when you're sucking things up, instead of a regular wind sound, it's, what is it? Xavier, you might. Is it?
it's the inhaled sound from the games. Well,
Right.
specifically from Dreamlands.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, when you're using Mario's cape, it does the this little Mario World kind of inspired sound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you guys probably mentioned your like introduction to Smash Bros. In like the first parts.
More or
Yep.
less, yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
So go ahead.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
All right. From what I can remember, my introduction to Smash Bros. Was like I believe at like a daycare center in like a local mall. I think it was also like my introduction to like a lot of the other characters like Link, Fox, Samus, and Kirby, and that stuff. Although at the time I had no idea what I was doing, but I thought it was cool nonetheless.
Oh, that does remind me, Bo.
Oh, look
like,
Right.
when we first played it, when I first played 64 and we unlocked Ness and Captain Falcon, I'm like, who are these?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same way with Marth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
then
like,
we all know what became of your discovery, Jason. We know all too well. Given you're a
What?
complete Fire Emblem fanboy now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a complete Fire Emblem fanboy, but I'm more of an avid fan. Also, by the way,
I
random fun
definitely
fact. Sorry, these Beatles, they have 2 trophies.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
when they're in the show and when they're out.
I love that. I love that little. I love that little.
Yeah.
It makes me feel sorry for him, but at the same time,
Yeah.
it's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Xavier, you were saying?
Oh yeah, like I definitely have more of a history with with Smash from Melee onwards.
Yeah.
Because Melee onwards, because like
Oh, God.
like oh
Nope.
well you're dead. But
Well, yeah, go on.
but yeah, I definitely had a history with Melee. I remember at school on the last day, one of my friends, they brought the GameCube over. We would play Melee. It was a lot of fun. One of my cousins, he also had Melee. He was a god with Peach. Like, he was a god with Peach. Although that's probably due to the fact that I didn't realize Kirby was actually trash in Melee.
Kirby's actually the fucking worst character.
Yeah, I didn't
either
realize
that,
that.
either that or
Yeah.
Pichu.
Yeah, I didn't realize what tiers were. I don't know what. Yeah.
Yeah, I
didn't
thought there
realize
was
what
something
tiers
down
were.
there, but no.
Yeah, it looks like
Why
so.
is it there?
It's just a random platform for no reason.
I didn't even know that was down there.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah, I didn't realize what tiers were and how they affected each character and what. I don't think any of my friends did. Or I don't think any of my friends did.
I don't even care about them now.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, me neither.
No, I
But yeah,
just-
like,
Also box.
yeah, just a random. Oh, it's a Nintendo Labo, guys.
Oh shit!
I love that one comic where it's like Nintendo Labo joins the battle and it's like Snake or whatever, like in disguise.
Yeah, oh god, that would be the ultimate shit post. It's like,
Yeah,
Nintendo Labo and suddenly kept you waiting, huh?
It's like,
yeah.
kick me out, Smash Warrior.
Yeah, well, like he turned VRC card to a bomb.
Honestly, they're like, the fucking Nintendo Labo, like, 10 years earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just like, it's honestly like, oh, Brawl predicted Nintendo Labo.
Ah!
Essentially.
I guess.
Yeah.
And its true purpose, hiding Snake.
Yep.
Oh, that'll be amazing.
Oh,
Joey,
spoiler alert.
Joey would go nuts. Anyway,
Yeah, Joey would go nuts.
do you have any more to say about Smash introduction?
Well, no. I think I've pretty much said what's already been said because I obviously
Alright.
didn't know about Fire Emblem, but I was intrigued by all the IPs that I was introduced to through Smash, like Game and Watch and Ice Climbers and all that stuff.
Yeah, Roy used to be one of my mains in Melee.
So are you going to be Pikachu or are you going to be you're Pikachu?
Yep.
I think you're a little delayed or something right now.
I bet. But it's fine.
I don't like Zero Suit Samus in this game that much.
She's
She's
kind
good
of
in
weird.
Pro, but this game, she's weird as hell.
Oh, I absolutely love her in 4 though.
Smash 4, she's really good. Yeah, she's a lot of fun to use.
She's
But,
actually she's one of my better characters.
yeah, but
I'm not good with fast characters.
I was
They're
playing-
not really my thing, but Zero Suit Samus definitely feels a lot better in Smash 4 than she does in Brawl.
yeah, it helps that those like weird rocket boots or whatever that she has
Yeah,
helps.
so rocket heals.
Yeah, those.
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, using a little less of her pistol and using more of her athletic abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Sakurai's reason was like, she's a separate character, so let's power her up a bit.
It's like, yeah.
And she was one of the higher tiers for time, right?
She
still
still
is.
is. She still is. She's still one of the. I like how a lot of the high tier or top tiers are like female characters.
That's
Well,
just,
they're better
it's
than
just
boys.
fine.
Huh?
Well, they are better than boys.
Oh my goodness.
Fact.
No.
Is that-
no,
is that why you're friends
I'm
with
not
so many
getting
of them?
into this. Girls aren't always better than guys.
But you get what I'm trying. You get what.
Yeah,
you
but
get
the
what I'm-
way you said that though.
I don't get it.
I was trying to joke, but apparently it failed. Don't say anything, Lewis.
Anyway, but honestly, like, Zero Suit Samus is just like amazing. Well, and just like I hope she comes back, just like she was in Florence.
I'm pretty sure she's the mainstay at this point.
They'd be pretty stupid to kick her at this point because Metroid is like low on characters as it is, and just to cut it down back to 1 again would be pretty silly.
It actually would, unless they, I mean,
unless they actually do something with Ridley.
Yeah, just like Ronda's or something like that.
There's that
You clearly need
Not Ridley.
No, we need Adam.
Yeah.
No, we need Anthony. Remember me?
As fun as for risk of beating up a really fucking dead meme, Ridley is admittedly a bit too big.
No, I thought about this though. There could be a compromise where like there could be a mode where you play as the bosses or something, and it's and you like have to defeat like a certain amount of characters.
Yeah, we were talking about this, weren't we?
Yeah, that would be a nice compromise. So you don't actually have to put them in the roster, but they're playable in a sense.
I just had an idea.
Yeah, well.
In a weird way, use like the I guess the second form of Ridley that they used in Other M, like the smaller one that was able to tackle Samus to the ground, and then maybe make adult Ridley the final smash.
That would actually be kind of cool.
I guess, but I don't think
It's just as vicious as the normal Ridley is.
I don't think people would be okay with that though.
People just because a reference to Other M. People aren't going to be too happy. Come on.
Well, Samus' suit in of itself is a reference to Other M. It's their design.
There are things in Other M that aren't bad, like.
But like but the thing is about Other M in general, the fact that is that it's like the black sheep, and I use that term in an understated kind of sense.
I would rather
people really don't fucking like Other M.
Yeah, my issues, well, so far with Other M, I haven't finished it yet, I think I'm near the end, but main issue is the fact that you play a 3D game with a D-pad and it just doesn't feel comfortable at all, and the story sucks.
Yeah, I remember trying Other M at like a kiosk at Best Buy, and it feels unnatural.
They should have let us use the nunchuck.
Yeah, because the game itself is fine enough, like, I'm enjoying my time with it, but if they just had if they just let you use the nunchuck, then it would be a lot better.
Yeah, I love how one of the complaints I heard about the game at the time was not enough sequence breaking.
I don't care about that, but I can understand why Metroid fans would want that, because that's like a thing that happens a lot.
Yeah, but like, it makes me wonder if it was even intentional. Like,
probably not. I mean, some of it maybe, but
some of it maybe, but like, I get the feeling that I was playing them. I wonder if I haven't finished Samus Returns. I'm trying to think about if they had some sequence breaking, like that was pretty like obvious.
I want to Samus Returns.
I haven't even played it Metroid.
I'll say this: my knowledge on the Metroid series is very limited. I've only played Other M.
I played Zero Mission, Fusion, and a bit of Super. That's about it.
I want to play Zero.
My favorite.
Yeah, I want to play Zero Mission after Other M. I made a lot of stupid mistakes there, so whatever.
What's it? I'm gonna say, is Zero Mission canonically best?
Huh?
Is it like a remake of Metroid?
Yeah,
Zero Mission. Reimagining a Metroid 1, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll play that first then.
Yeah. Because
Is it on the Wii U eShop?
Yeah, it is.
It's on the
I don't
Wii
know
U.
if I talked.
That's how I played it.
It's on the Wii U, I'm pretty sure.
It's also how I played Fusion. One of my friends recommended that the order to play the Metroid games start with Fusion because it's the most linear, then play Zero Mission, which is the in between, and then
really
Super
good.
Metroid.
Yeah, it's
good in between, and then Super Metroid.
Yeah, I've heard like Fusion or Zero Mission are both good starters. I'm just gonna finish Other M at this point because it's like really nothing like the other games, and I feel like if I did play the other Metroid games before Other M, I would hate it a lot more, or like not like it as much as I am. Because I think the main issue with, like, we're talking
Thanks,
about
Kirby.
the whole sequence breaking thing. I think the main issue with that with Other M is that it's just really linear when it comes compared to other Metroid games.
It's too linear even for it's way too linear like that because like Metroid's been built on non-linearity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it feels, I guess it feels very basic because of that.
Wait, even Metroid, even the Metroid.
Huh?
Metroidvania.
Yeah.
Super Metroid is part of the inspiration of is part of the term Metroidvania.
Yeah.
That and Castlevania Symphony of the Night as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you know, because like I played Super Metroid, but I haven't finished it, and I don't know if I even plan to with my girlfriend for a while.
Honestly,
It's the thing, I like the non-linearity, I like the exploration and all that, like, but the thing is, I think it's too non-linear.
yeah, I
don't know where I'm going at all.
That's the problem I have with 2D Zelda games.
That's why I still haven't finished Link to the Past.
Yeah. I mean,
I beat Link to the Past.
the only way I finished Link to the Past was because Scrappy was with me to guide me. But I have a newfound appreciation for the game. I do like Link to the Past, but like I can't see myself playing it without a guide.
Yeah, because like because the thing is with Zelda games specifically, I'm a little too prideful on my on my first time. I really don't want to have to resort to a guide if I can't.
Yeah.
If I can avoid it.
I mean, the thing is, like, I like the 3D games a lot more because like you can see all around you and it feels more natural to find the secrets and stuff. Whereas like with an overworld, like an overhead kind of view, I feel like I'm constantly missing things. I don't know. I don't like that. Like that kind of view is just too limited.
I mean, in Link to the Past, like, I mean, it feels like the backtracking is a bit more, like, possible, because, like, but, you know, like, I was playing when I did play Super Metroid, I feel, because, like, the thing with Metroid games and their secrets is, they tend to hide, like, a lot of missile capsules in the walls and such that you have to shoot.
Yeah.
So, like, when I miss things, it feels like how am I supposed to know this kind of thing? Because like I'm supposed to shoot this one specific wall here, but it's no different from the other ones.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you could argue that with with every other Metroid game. But like, that's what. Okay.
Wow.
She's tenacious.
And I kind of played pretty badly on these fights. I'll be honest.
One thing I like about what I like about Metroid Prime and Zero Mission is it's keeping the non-linearity that it's known for, but it's still giving you a good nudge by there's a hint system. Like in Prime, it's optional completely.
Right.
Like, because it'll just say like it's not telling you where to go. Sorry, it's only telling you where your location is, not telling you how to get there.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I feel like
it's a nice little compromise.
Kind of linearity should be.
Like a general direction of where you
have to figure it out.
Yeah, a general like idea of where you need to go, but it doesn't tell you how to get there.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, this is the only time in the game I think this happens.
Yep, I think so. It's like I think it's still in subspace physics, but it's like a general like smash battle.
If we're gonna keep going on Metroid, about Fusion, not as extremely linear as it is, I still think it's really a really good Metroid game because of, well, it's one of the most action-packed ones too. People like weird stuff.
What?
What?
It's a Rooster Teeth thing. I don't know.
And I died.
Okay. Okay. It's not.
You only have one life on these fights. So.
Oh, yeah, I forgot how fucking restrictive they are with lives on this one.
Yeah.
I think you can collect more.
Well, not in this fight. Not in this fight. Like in every part of the game besides this, you have like 3 or 4 lives to start. This, you just have the character you're playing as, then you're dead.
Yeah. Damn.
And Sorry, but as linear as Fusion is, I think it makes up for it with how action-packed and like story-driven it is. 'Cause the game is very energetic. There's hard and like things. It's one of the harder Metroid games, I think, too.
Hey, yo!
Oh, don't miss that. But
I'm sorry, but like, okay, I'll let you finish first.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I still think it's like as Xavier pointed out, like I think it is a really good starting place because of the linearity and while still having what Metroid is known for, because there's still like all the stuff in the walls and all that you have to discover on your own. It just like you have to do these areas in this specific order kind of thing, and making sure you stay to that.
Yeah, that needs
I think it does it really well.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a fine line between openness and linearity.
Right. Anyways, Louis, you were saying?
Oh yeah. We're talking about, I think, one of the last parts about how Pit's pretty much voiced by the same woman who voiced Rouge in Adventure 2 and Heroes.
I don't give Link much spotlight. I'll just say now. I don't think he's a bad character. I don't think he's a bad character at all, but I just don't like playing as him.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, the same woman who voices Pit voices Rouge in Adventure 2 and Heroes, and like, but I'll be honest, it's like just hearing. I'm not meaning any bad blood, but like, I get a bit of a bad taste in my mouth whenever I hear Pit's voice in this game, because like, according to something I read somewhere, the woman who voices Rouge is also the voice director for the adventure games, and like. Yeah, but apparently she was very strict with how she handled things, like very restrictive. It's like, oh, you got it.
Victory is ours!
I mean, like, I don't know.
She also voiced Lucas in this game.
Right. See, I don't know her name, but like, she seems to be very like has a lot of range, and she's a good voice actress, but she's not good at directing.
No, not at all. I'm not like don't get me wrong. I still like Adventure 2 for all its as the same with Adventure 1, but like but its voice direction is so bad.
Lonnie
SA1 especially.
Lonnie Manila, yeah, right. I've heard of it before.
Right. Yeah, we'll have plenty to talk about with that in the adventure revisits.
Oh yeah, we're doing them, aren't we?
At some point.
I think Anthony Del Rio is a better pick.
Oh, Anthony Del Rio is significantly better.
That's Pit, right?
That's a no-brainer at this point.
That's Pit, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Pit is not
he's new Pit.
I like
Red Pit, Blue Pit.
I really like Pit's.
Mexican Pit. I don't know.
Yeah, I really like Pit's voice in the Smash 4 and Uprising.
And Uprising, yeah.
Yeah.
You say Mexican Pit, but he was the little Spanish boy in Metal Gear Peace Walker.
Don't you love auto scrollers? I don't.
Sonic Forces.
Wait, what?
There's
auto scroll.
Yeah, it's one of the last classic stage. I think it's the last classic
Iron
stage.
Fortress, yeah. I still need to re-record that once so I can actually afford another copy, because
we're not gonna. Forces ain't gonna be for a while, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want to get one out of the way.
Sonic forces Lewis to record the game. I don't know.
Sonic forces Link to sit back.
Sonic forces Sonic forces us to wait a while to commentate on the.
Yeah.
I hate those guys.
Yeah, I really hated those guys with a fucking passion, like a burning passion.
They don't have much health, but Jesus Christ, they're aggressive.
They hit hard.
You've got to know what you're doing with them.
You have to.
You've got the core, but you've also got like shitloads of blades coming at you from whenever you try to hit it.
They
just
gotta find me a Master Core.
I think that was probably inspiration. That's probably
Wait,
inspiration.
really? Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's that
Kinda.
blade mode, isn't there?
that is actually good. That's a good observation. I never really realized that.
But like, I think my when I became a bit more of a careful of a player after playing this enough times, I think my main strategy was shield the blades and then strike with the hardest attack you've got.
Pretty much, yeah. Their attacks are pretty telegraphed, so like just
Yeah,
you know.
but
See, there you go.
Yeah.
Just make sure that just make
Can I
sure
play
that you
before?
can't. Yeah, just make sure that they don't have the actual chance to
Hit you.
hit you. Yeah.
Yeah, because they can do that like a really long charge up that'll like launch you really far.
they also when their blades are blocking the core, and they take less damage.
Also, you don't have to do this. You can just get the key at the start and just open the door at the top. But
when I used to play this game, I used to binge this game quite a bit for some really random reason. I mean, I loved the game, but I didn't. But I forgot just how much. But like, I always used to just see if I can reach Taboo from one of the random save points.
yeah.
In the maze thing.
Oh, we'll have a lot to say about
Oh
that.
jeez.
Yeah, but like sometimes I used to take the Fire Emblem route. Yeah, because the castle was like it was right near the boss.
Yeah.
So, and I used to see how see if I can get there without taking any damage before firing Taboo. But those blade things used to fuck up that little challenge forward.
Yeah.
Speaking of the Great Maze, by the way, are you gonna rescue every character?
Oh, of course.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to.
Well,
Wait,
no, not necessarily.
Oh, so are you talking about like
The subspace levels where
Yeah, where you-
spoilers, everyone turns into trophies.
Yeah.
This game is
Right,
10 years
everybody?
old.
Yeah.
Look at Xavier, no! Don't make me feel old, please!
Xavier.
Sorry, but I mean, this game's been out for 10 years. It's spoilers. I don't think anyone cares about spoilers for this one anymore.
No, but still, I gotta make those points just in case.
Spoilers.
Yeah, fair enough.
Spoilers, alright.
Spoilers, Darth Vader is Luke's father.
Oh!
Snape killed Dumbledore.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
Meta Knight looks like Kirby on the mask.
God,
Mario is red.
So hi, Gat. Also, hi, Gat.
Sonic-
One of the Mario
Sonic is-
game.
Sonic is a hedgehog.
Oh mate,
Sonic is blue. Sonic goes fast.
I never would have thought.
This is Ganondorf.
No, I thought it was Steve.
Although, like, honestly, like,
Steve.
how did Ganondorf?
What?
How did Bowser know where Ganondorf was pointing to? By the way?
Excuse me, that was my phone.
The
Was
past
that the Final
service.
Fantasy 7 victory jingle?
Yeah, that's basically my text message.
Perfect. See you in the next part.
Oh my Christ.